good, y'all? You already know what it is. This that Hate Me Now podcast. Not just a podcast, but a lifestyle. And if you hate us then you.
Hate us now.
And that's a fact. Hey, everybody.
Hey, Jeff, what's up?
What up, Jeff?
I'm Gucci. How y'all doing? Hey, Saf.
Hey.
Oh, my bad. Jay, do the intro.
What intro?
I like when you been introducing the people.
Nah, facts. You've been doing a great job.
JD
You
come
just,
up with the
you
intro.
just actually, you just actually just did it. You said, "Hey, Sav,
Nah,
Sav, you know what? We'll be very honest with you, Sav, and I don't know much about you, so it's kind of hard to do an intro. But I do know you are the girlfriend to somebody that actually was on the show. But we don't want to give that person name up either. But what we can say is, thank you for coming.
That's a fact.
Yes.
So,
So, Jay, what if she ain't want nobody to know?
know.
You wanted to be on here and just be like, "Oh, I'm single." And damn, Jay.
her boyfriend bought her hair.
I mean, what if she just wanted to keep it quiet, Jay?
Well, Sav, you want to keep it quiet?
Yeah.
Not now.
No, I gotta keep it quiet now.
I mean, there,
We gonna cut that?
yeah, we can always edit it.
Yeah, we cut that. People be like, oh, you got it, man. That. Don't worry about what I got going on.
So you want me to start over?
Nah, but you know the only problem, Sav? How your man gonna feel knowing that you don't want to claim him on a national podcast?
No, it's not that.
It's not
People
that.
like to be
Excuse
private.
me.
Like to
I'm
be-
just covering for.
Oh,
She
hold
just
on.
like.
He just want her to say. Go ahead.
You see how this man trying to destroy people's relationship?
No, because you was like, oh, he was on the show. Oh, let me go on the Instagram.
Yeah, exactly.
He was on the
People-
show.
Now
People
they,
be nosy like
now
that.
they about to start asking every nigga that was on here.
Yeah, man.
I mean, you know,
I got fans.
that's why we brought you on the show. You got fans.
Big facts.
And you know what? One thing I can tell you for sure is, it doesn't matter who's gonna be in your business or not gonna be in your business. It's your business. And no matter what you do, no matter what you say, you're gonna always have haters. You're gonna have people coming out the woodworks. So guess what? You put it out there, at least you see where your enemy's coming from. But I do want to get in topic, but I do know you do some special work, and this is Autism Month. Can you please share what you do with us?
Yes, I used to be a para for autistic children on the spectrum, and I progressed and I got promoted to be a TA at one point in my life. And I can tell you, working with kids on the spectrum, not easy. It's a lot of
imagine.
patience, and they teach you a lot of things about yourself, about like people, every day going about yourself. Like one thing that they do like to say is that, like overstimulate, like that's a word that's heavily used in that, field when it comes to working with the kids. Like a simple tick, 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 tick can set a whole class off. You know what I'm saying? A simple hum or like a tapping or just, writing, or sometimes like they pick up on energy big. They're very big. Kids on the spectrum are very big picking up on energy, and they really just sit there, and if they're not feeling you, that's it. They got to switch you. And
Let me ask you a question.
yeah.
You don't think that majority of the world is somewhat autistic?
Oh, yes. I think I'm a little bit on the spectrum. I think we're all kind of on some
all are.
sort of the spectrum. We're all,
Yeah.
yeah.
I think, 'cause, like, again, if I'm sitting around somebody and they, while
Yeah.
they eating, I'm gonna be annoyed.
Right.
I mean, I'm not gonna get up and want to smack you, but I'm,
Right.
I'm gonna be annoyed.
Yeah.
Now, I got a question for you. I didn't directly work with just autistic children. I used to work in OMRDD home, and I had to quit because I told the story before, but I started to pick up some of their tendencies.
Stems. Yeah, they're stems. Yeah.
So I remember one day I was driving, I was like, and then my wife was like, "Yo, what are you doing?" I'm like, "What do you mean what I'm doing?" And she was like, "Yo, bro, you're ticking."
Yeah.
And I'm like, "Nah, I don't know what you're talking about." I was really highly offended, but then I caught myself ticking. Have you ever did something?
Yes. Oh my gosh. There was one of my old students. He was actually my first student, and he used to do this thing where he would like, and every now and then just out of nowhere, So I remember one time, like I was sitting there talking to my mom. She was talking to me, and I'm listening to her, and I was just like, because that's something that I'm used to. That's something that I'm around every day, and that's something that I'm trying to train him to get out of. But I'm picking it up because I'm around every day, and I'm his one-on-one. It is very hard to not get attached to them So when you pick up some of the things that they're doing, it's because you've formed a bond, you formed an attachment with them. That's something that you're around every day.
Understood.
It's kind of hard to break out, but once you kind of like realize that, oh, I'm stemming out, like I'm kind of just start picking up a whole bunch of stuff. You kind of got to reel yourself back in and be like, no, I'm able to have control over this. This is something that they don't have control over, but I'm able to have control over, and you'll snap back. And if you can do that, then it's not a big deal.
So,
Before you go, I just want to say
Right.
one thing. You know that statement when they say, "Show me who your friends are, and I'll show you who you are." Yeah, that's a real statement. Because again, you hang around with enough people and do certain things, you're going to pick up those habits. So again, if you got a bunch of friends who are hoes and you hanging out with some hoes, chances are you doing some hoe shit.
Yeah.
why he kept looking at you though?
I know.
He was like,
Anyway, he go off topic. I'm not even
all
gonna
right,
address him.
all right. So, all right.
Come at you like that.
So I had a question. When you first started, you said you were a para first, and then you became a
TA, teacher's assistant.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yes.
Cool. Okay. Yeah, I wasn't too sure what that was.
Oh yeah. It's not like a special thing like a CNA or anything.
Oh, okay,
Like those
okay.
terms. It's really just teacher's assistant. But at that point, I was working with my own class and I was becoming a teacher, but I had to leave that job. So
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
This is my question, right? What's the age range of the kids that you was dealing with?
the highest I've gone is middle school. I'm too small to be dealing with them high schoolers and them adults. I'll be honest with you. I've gotten beat up a couple of times, like scratched.
Oh,
I've
you didn't pass your skip class, huh?
No, I passed my class. I passed that class, but they're quick.
They're very quick.
And the job that I was at, they never gave me the gloves for the new student that, he scratches and he likes to scratch and pinch. And so they never bought the gloves for us. So I used to get beat up all the time. But I used to work with K to 2, 3 to 5, and middle school. But I stopped at 6th grade. So that was like one of my kids who was like in 6th grade after they was switching my class. And that's the oldest I've ever worked with.
You must have a lot of patience.
Right?
Oh, I have a lot of patience, and at the same time, I feel like I don't. Like, I can't. I feel like I could deal with kids better than I could deal with adults. Sometimes
You know where to
it's too
challenge
much.
it, challenge your energy. Your
Yeah,
patience.
like I know what it challenged my energy, and I also have a little sister, so that she keeps me grounded every day. So
Copy.
that kind of just keeps me going.
That's what's up.
I actually want to switch into the topic so when I actually said that if you're a hoe and you hang out with hoes, chances are you hoe, because I want to discuss gender roles because I personally believe that back in the days it was acceptable for men to do certain things, but we're in a world today where women feel like they could do the same thing that men do. So if women nowadays feel like, hey, that man got 20 bodies, it's okay for me to have 20 bodies. What do y'all think? Do y'all think this is something that is acceptable now?
No,
No.
no. I'm not biased, but I'm straightforward. I don't think that just because a man, okay, he's free to, do what he got to do. He's single. He just slinging and slanging everywhere. That it's okay for people to do that. Because I feel like at some point, as a woman, you need to have morals. Our bodies are not like how our bodies function and the things that we pick up and how we maneuver with when it comes to dealing with a partner in the bed is two different things. It's different from how a man can get down in the bed and just leave the next day.
Correct.
I feel like it's such a touchy topic, but I feel like there are like, what's that word?
Boundaries, maybe?
No, not boundaries. It's like different levels. There's different levels to it. I forgot the word.
Well, I mean, if you listen to all your rap songs nowadays, it's hard to tell. I mean, it's definitely hard to tell.
I don't think it's okay.
But let's not even talk about just maybe sex in general, right? Gender roles in general. Like, I told my daughter the other day, help me take out the garbage. She looked at me like, yo, that's a man's job. I mean, there's certain, I think again, we want everybody to say, I could do what you do, you could do what I do, but then when it comes to doing certain things, it's your job, that's your job.
Right.
How do we decipher? It's either we all do the same thing or we don't. How do we decipher?
I feel like that's where standards come in.
Well, what's your definition of gender roles to begin with?
My definition of gender roles is basically saying that you can't do a certain thing because of your gender.
Or you can do a certain thing because of your gender.
Or you can do a certain thing because of your gender.
Okay.
But it's normally because you can't. It's normally like a woman to tell you, all right, prime example, a man says, hey, I need you to cook. The woman may say, why can't you cook? And a man could say, well, Normally women
Typically,
cook.
yeah, right.
Normally women cook. You know what I mean? Doesn't make it right. Doesn't make it wrong either, because again, there's a lot of parents who trained their daughters but didn't train their sons to cook. I mean, so again, where do you decide?
So you feel like it starts in the household?
Should.
Definitely.
Yeah.
I think gender role starts with what you think is your principles in life. What do you consider?
So,
No, I feel like
yeah.
you're trained as young.
Correct.
Like a mother with a son and a daughter. Again, she gonna make the daughter cook,
I was
and
about
then the
to
son
say,
got to
like,
take out the garbage.
with me growing up, it was like that. Like, all right, me and my sister. It's certain, we all could do everything. We all know how to do everything. But there's certain jobs, certain chores in the house that you know, like, yo, all right, you go do that.
Right.
You got to go sweep up the yard. You got to go take water from here to there. All that. You know who does it. The cooking, the cleaning up in the house. We all could do everything.
Right.
But it's certain jobs, it's just specific. You already know, yo, I got to go do that.
Yeah, I feel like it does somewhat stem from the household, but I feel like it also stems from culture. Like my culture, my dad, he's African, but my mom, she's Trinidadian. So my mom be like, okay, you need to learn how to clean your room, clean this, keep this clean. You're a lady, you need to know how to, keep yourself together and this. And then my dad is just like, no, don't lift that up. I'm gonna hold the bags. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm gonna do this. Make sure he puts you on the inside of the street. Make sure certain things. Make sure you don't touch the door. Let him touch the door. You know what I'm saying? Certain things like that. And then it's like, it's old principles and stuff that we grew up on, that they grew up on. Like, I don't think that oh, why should I cook? You should cook. I
Yeah.
feel like it doesn't really matter who cooks. You know what I'm saying? Like, it doesn't really matter. But as a woman, typically, it's in our nature to provide. To provide in a way where it's like, oh, okay, my man's coming home from work. I need to make sure he got something to eat and the house got something to eat. Because at the end of the day, from what we all grew up on, the woman is the one that kind of holds the house down and like gives the love and makes it a home, and a man just makes sure
Preach.
you pay the taxes, make sure
Preach.
you pay the mortgage, and make sure you hold down the family when you step out. But when
the
it's
house.
inside, keeping the house together,
So you know what I think? I think gender role depends on the stages of your life.
that too.
I mean, now we can actually talk about some sexual stuff. If you got a 40-year-old woman right now, right? 44, 45, 46, she probably said, I'm not gonna have no kids maybe no more. I'm not gonna do anything. And I just want to enjoy my life and I just want to sleep around. That's what she's gonna do. I mean, but I'm not gonna consider her a hoe at this point in life either, because again, she just maybe experiment a little later.
So if you,
Go ahead. I heard it too. Go ahead.
what if you do it earlier than doing it later?
I mean, again, in the society that we live in today, I'm never gonna. I don't think any woman is considered a hoe anymore. I mean, I think you want to label that woman that. I don't think anybody has the right to label a woman that at this point in life.
Why not?
Because what is the definition of a hoe? Somebody, because again, it should be a number, right?
Right.
So again, if you say you sleep with 3 people, can we consider that now you being a hoe?
I don't think it's about the number. I feel like it's about how you go about getting that number, attaining that number. Like, it's different if you okay, I did something with somebody like last week.
Yeah.
And then the next month, I decide, okay, I wasn't really feeling that guy.
Yeah.
I ain't like, all right, he laid it down. I'm about to see what this one talking about, what this one packing with.
So that makes you
That's
hoe?
not hoeing.
You came to preach.
I mean, because I got my opinions. I just don't feel like that. But it's different if it's like, oh, yeah, I was with this one, and then within the same hour, or I went to a party, and I seen this one last
Yeah.
night, and then
That's facts.
crazy.
I can respect
Closure,
that.
like,
Yeah,
Facts.
yeah.
like, that's a
Wait,
bit
hold on.
much.
So let me ask you a question, right? Because I actually knew somebody who kind of went through that, right?
Right.
So she basically said, I did sleep with the first guy. The first guy did not satisfy me at all. Like, she was like, I was not able to come. I was not able, she goes, I did not enjoy myself.
Right.
I had to call up the dude who I knew was going to make me feel good. Well, are we consider her a hoe?
Yeah.
Yes.
Why?
Because what she just explained.
No. I said,
Why
why do you
to
consider?
you?
Why?
Because she just went from one person to the next person, like
Same
look, like this.
So let me ask you a question. So if you're having sex with a woman and you do not nut, that woman cannot make you come, and you go to another woman, you're a hoe too?
Yes.
Yes.
I just be like,
But-
damn,
but-
you can't wait.
but
I'd be like, you
it's-
couldn't wait a little bit? Like,
What are you
But,
asking?
isn't,
Yes.
isn't sex the point to come?
You know, for some women, no. I would say for
No,
guys, yes.
For us.
But for some women,
us.
okay, yes,
So it's for
Yes.
you're gonna walk around with blue balls.
Why don't you go to the bathroom?
to wash up.
No, why don't you finish it out? Finish it out. She's commercial and complete yourself.
I'm at, that's what you're gonna do.
I would have to, I guess.
Plugging out.
You would call somebody up.
Yes.
Okay.
I
All right. So,
agree.
all right. So,
This nigga,
I'm gonna be with you, right?
it'd be so contradicting, yo. Like, yo, I don't know.
As a male, yes, I could see that. I could see us doing it, right? I could see us doing it. For a female, right? I would. For most female, I'm only guessing. I think they would be like, nah, we good and chill.
So wait, I got a question. You said I contradict myself. How's that?
You say you contradicted yourself?
You said I'm contradicting.
Wait, can I ask you something?
Shoot.
What's your definition of a hoe?
I don't think there is a definition of a hoe. I would never call a woman a hoe.
But you just said to begin, if you hang with hoes, then you're a hoe.
That
So
is
how
for
would
fact.
you know that she's hanging with
No,
hoes?
no. Hold on.
What do you classify?
Actually,
as a
right.
hoe?
It's just a statement because again, we led into the statement before that you can't. If you're okay, put it like this: if you're walking around with a bunch of prostitutes, right? People going to see you and they're going to what?
But you're
So
not.
you are.
They're gonna
Correct.
Birds of a feather
That
flock
doesn't-
together.
that doesn't-
Exactly.
that's
It's just
not
a
true,
statement. It's just a statement. It was just a statement.
Gotcha.
I would never ever look at a woman and say, and I think we had this discussion before. I would never look at a woman and go, "You're a hoe," because I don't know what stimulates you at this point in life. I don't know because that's why I brought the scenario up to y'all.
So let me ask you then: if somebody say that person a hoe, right? What would you think the definition of what they're saying that person is?
It could be anything at this point in life. There's just
But what is it to you? That person drink a lot? I'm just, and I say that to be stupid, but I'm just trying to get your.
again, I'm saying this definition changes a whole lot nowadays. But to me, I don't have a definition of a hoe. That's why I said to you, there's no like particular number. You know what I mean? You could have a woman who's 40 years old and who might have slept with like 30 men. Somebody might consider that a hoe, and I might say, hey, that was a person every once a year.
Or she experienced?
But it's like she said, it's how you go about getting to that number 30.
Yeah.
You know what I mean, like you could get to that number 30 in 25 days,
Yeah.
or you could do it
do it in
over
10 days.
10 years.
Well, and guess
Yeah,
what?
I know a dude that
Oh, a
done
dude.
racked up a couple of like
you were gonna
15
say
in
who?
about 4 days.
Who is this person?
Racking them up.
Bring her on the podcast.
He
That's why I said
No,
forget
we
it.
need to stay home.
You know what you know what I really think in life? I think we quick to label people,
Yes.
and I think that's where a lot of issues come in.
Isn't that the same thing with the genders?
But is
Gender role?
it wrong to label people though?
Yeah. I think
don't
it's
know.
wrong. I think you shouldn't just up and be like, oh yeah, that one's a whore. Like I don't think you
Or
should.
that person's gay, or that
Gay,
person.
But
yeah.
eventually you get to labeling people, right? Based on what they show you.
I think we do.
Yes.
I think
yeah.
we all do.
so
yeah.
that's
think
fair,
it's-
right?
I mean, I try.
I would
I
say
think
so. Yeah.
that's fair. I think if someone's showing you
Who they are?
outside who they are, you could be like,
You
I
could-
have every right to be like, nah,
That's
you're
what
a
I'm
little
saying.
Yeah,
suspect because you be doing some
Facts.
crazy stuff. Like if someone be like, oh, I heard he was gay, and it's like I've never seen him do nothing gay. Until I start seeing you do some suspect stuff, I'd be like, oh, he might be a little flamboyant.
And you know the sad part about it? You might see that person do something flamboyant, and he still might not even be gay.
Yeah, right.
Because no joke. I was talking to somebody, and I was like, period. And I was like, what the fuck I just said? I said, nah. I said, I sounded so. I don't want to offend nobody. I'm not trying to offend nobody. But I did say it. I'm gonna be an honest person. I was like,
Yeah, right.
It sounds so gay what I just said. And she was like, yeah, it did, Jay. And I was
But-
like,
That wouldn't make me classify. I would probably joke on you. You know what I mean? Like I wouldn't use that to be like, yo, Jay, you gay.
I'd probably
On
call
some
you a
real shit.
bird. I'd be like, you.
I mean, like, no, I wouldn't do that. But if you're doing such shit over and over and over and over, making suspect moves, then all right, cool. Just
He's
live
like,
it.
if you say something
living your
suspect
own.
to another dude, and I'd be like,
yeah, you know what's so crazy though?
Side-eye.
You can't even say that right now because again, everything you say to somebody, they about pause.
that's me.
Hey,
I'm sorry.
yo.
y'all. I be
Nah,
like,
Jav,
pause.
Jav be having those moments.
Hey,
Sorry.
yo.
Why you trying to put me
I'm
up?
big on the time that
Oh, for real?
out. Yeah, I be like, whoa, time out. Because my mind goes there. I'm not afraid to be like, nah, my brain is there. So
Yeah.
Jav brain don't go there at all. She just say wild
I
shit.
just feel like
No,
just-
facts.
I
Oh, yeah. Actually, facts. Yes.
fucking girls.
But
say wild
I
stuff.
never understood that. I never understood. I don't. When a female be like pause, I'll be looking at you like, what the fuck? You
Oh, I
pausing
don't
for?
say pause. Everybody else be saying that.
it's just
a funny way.
certain
It's just how
stuff,
it sounds.
Yes.
I
How it
say it.
sounds.
I say it in regards to two dudes. Like if my bro is saying something to the
Right.
group,
Yeah.
to a group of our bros, I'd be like, "Yo, bro, pause. What did you just say?"
Yeah,
Hold on.
what you said to me earlier? What you said earlier? And I'm like, yo, bro, I'm not the only one who's just hearing this. You're not hearing yourself, bro.
But
All right, let me explain. Let me ask y'all a question, right? I'm someone that likes to have proteins, meat.
No, get
Hey.
the fuck out of here. You ain't say it like that, nigga. Say it how you said it.
no, I want to hear it.
I want to explain it because he
explain it.
know what I was talking about. I'm eating my lunch and I was excited because I'm like, I got meat in every bite, right?
Hey. No, I'm listening.
That's exactly what I said.
So,
I
but-
said I enjoyed this because it was meat in every bite.
And, I'm not,
Hey.
and again, I'm not gonna pause you because
I feel like if a
That's a funny
female says
statement.
something
Exactly.
like that,
That-
I
I was just
don't
about to
think
get
that
that.
should be a pause.
It's
I
not a
don't
pause.
think
It's not
shouldn't
okay.
be a pause.
It's not a
funny
pause.
statement.
It's just a
It's
funny
funny.
statement, and we
It's
use
funny.
that to be like,
Wait,
oh,
what's so funny about it?
Her, she don't get it.
I still don't get it. What's funny about
But
it?
that's
Nah,
the
it's
funny
just-
part is
it's-
that you just
it's you
say
like,
it,
yeah,
and we
like-
catch you and be like,
Yo,
laugh,
bro.
and you be like,
Bro,
huh?
I told her, I'm like, yo,
yeah.
say it to somebody else. Why she was saying it to somebody else? Brian walked by and heard her and just stopped like, Brian. If Brian could pick up on it,
I know.
I mean, could it be seen as maybe sexual? Absolutely.
Okay,
sexual
all right,
about
listen.
that?
Because I got meat in every bite.
say
Whoa.
something? Well, look,
Hey.
That's
we're gonna
not
get
sexual.
off the topic for 5 minutes, but Jav,
Yeah.
Dre, watch this. You said somebody stressed you out, right? And then what did you say, right? For you, right? I go and say it.
What? Okay.
Say what you said.
We was talking about the gym, right? And I'm like, yo, you be getting stretched out?
Yo. So I explained to her.
do the
I
stretching?
explained to her.
The trainer. The
Right.
trainer
So
stretching you.
So that's a pause moment.
Yeah, because that's two
him.
dudes. That's
Exactly.
two dudes. Yeah.
So she said, that's what I tried to explain to
No,
her.
not everybody trainer is a guy.
Oh.
So
I
girl
thought it was in
can't
regards.
No.
Regards
We didn't get to all of that. We didn't get to all of that.
Hold on. Even if it's a girl, you're not stretching me out. What are you talking about?
Nah, I'm
If
good.
it's a girl, I
I'm
would
good.
stretch you out.
I'm good with a girl stretching me out.
Stretch
Pause.
you out?
Pause.
With what?
Why you said pause?
Why is it
But-
pause?
Wait, hold
You
on.
can't say that. You can't say I'm
That's
good
what
with
I'm
it.
saying. I'm
And
going
then
with
say
pause.
pause.
Yeah, but what was pause about it?
This the topic.
The
we was
fact
having.
that what I was saying is pause, right?
Then why
Because
say
it sounds funny saying it.
So hold
Oh,
on.
perfect. Because it sounds funny saying it, even though
Okay.
it might be like,
You go to the gym, right?
Yeah.
What is it to stretch somebody out?
She don't
it's
get it.
How they
She still
stretch
don't
them
get
out.
it. She still don't get it.
But I,
think-
feel like a girl and a guy different.
Right.
She asked me, "Wait, if you go to the train, he's not gonna stretch."
Yeah.
No.
It's two guys. Because it's given that's some
Yeah,
patience.
exactly.
That's like as a man, another man should not be stretching me out.
But
is
you
what I'm
understand
trying to
if
say.
King said to you,
Yeah,
"Did you get stressed out?" It's not a pause moment.
it's not. It's definitely
Action.
not. It's
And
definitely not.
If you say that at work, it could be. You could end up in HR too.
It's a
Facts.
funny statement. When you saying it with a girl, it's a funny statement.
Correct.
And that's the shit that I'll be telling Jav, like, yo, you don't hear the funny shit you be saying? Like, it's wild.
But it's
crazy.
like, look at the content, how the conversation is. Like, y'all know I'm not. It's not. We're talking about food.
Nah.
We're talking about the
And
gym.
the way Jav was going
Yeah,
in,
but
too,
you know when people got their brains in that way.
So let me help you out, Jive. If somebody walked up to you, be like, "Damn, nigga, you swallowed the ice real good."
Whoa.
How would,
Whoa.
how would you perceive that?
damn, I'm good.
Nah, that was crazy.
So I was eating ice.
You thought of that off the dome?
You Z nice. Telling you this for a
if
reason.
I had ice in my mouth when I did that, and you said that to me, that would be a
That's
possible
a
moment.
pause.
girls,
wouldn't- hold
girls
on.
be
I wouldn't-
pausing shit.
You would never.
I wouldn't even look at you while you have ice. in your mouth. Don't worry about
Kid,
me.
what is wrong with you?
I'm just trying to teach
Nah,
the audience.
Teach them on your own time. Pick
You
your own
swallow with a
time.
log of ice, bro.
All right, so that was 5 minutes.
Well, but that is start. It's not even. It's still part of gender roles.
That's what I'm about
Yeah.
to say. It's still a
'Cause-
part of it.
'cause some of the
girls,
things-
girls pause shit. I feel like it's funny, and they want to be a part of that trend. The pause.
Nah, you know
even
you-
when you talking to them, like, how the fuck is this a pause?
Because it
Yeah,
started,
yeah,
it
yeah.
started off
I mean,
on some
yeah.
like Vine shit.
But I feel like it became funnier now. Like
Yeah.
even when we say it,
It's not funny anymore.
it's not funny.
It's played out.
No.
JB
Next
getting a lot-
episode, what I want to
getting a lot
do
of
is,
pause.
or let's take another 5 minutes. How old do you have to be to stop saying pause,
You don't.
or not even have to say pause? Yeah, stop saying
I
pause.
feel like as a grown man and another dude, you should just be like that's leave that to the kids. Like leave that to the young.
Yeah, but
I feel
sometimes
like it's where you at.
That
As far
too.
as like, if I'm in a professional setting, you don't go in there talking about no pause, bro. Like we in
Nah.
a business meeting and you talking about
Yo,
pause. Like,
Yeah,
wait,
and
wait,
they
wait.
be like, "Oh,
Wait, wait,
I
wait,
knew
wait,
you
wait,
was
wait.
one of those."
like,
Hold,
we're
hold
not
on.
doing that. But if we
If my
joking,
general manager is standing right here, I'm here. Let's say you there, and he says, "Yes, we need to serve a lot of meat to the."
you would say
I would
pause.
laugh.
What's wrong with you?
I would have to laugh. I can't. You know, I can't hold it, bro. I'd be like,
I
nah.
feel like you'd have to know who to say that around because, like, if my boss is white, he's not gonna get it. That's
But
like, I feel like it's a
I would
black
die
people
laughing.
thing.
I
Like,
would
a
still
black
die
people
laughing.
boss
If
thing.
we having a serious moment or whatever, like nah. Sometimes you gotta know when to chill. If
the-
we just joking around and shit, it's different.
yeah.
All right, so if you was in an interview,
Nah, you can't do
no,
that.
no, hold on, hold on, nah. All right, say for example, like when you go to one of them radio stations or whatever, that's supposed to be like a chill vibe or whatever, but it's still
Right.
like an interview. Is it okay to pause if they say something crazy?
Hell yeah.
Nah, yeah, that's
Hell
that's
yeah.
radio personality.
Exactly,
That's
yeah.
pause. And they be like, "Wait, what do you mean pause?" And I be
Yeah.
like, "I'm gonna tell you why that was
A job
gay."
interview? No. No.
No job interview.
No, don't you
No
dare
business.
Would you
do
no
laugh?
board
Would you
meetings.
laugh?
I
Would
know.
you? Okay. Let me take away laugh. Would you smirk?
Yes.
No.
I would
You
definitely.
supposed
No,
to
I
be
would smirk if
professional.
me and my boss be like this. I'm be like,
Yeah.
that was funny.
If I already have the job, it's different.
Yeah.
I'm trying to get this job.
Yeah,
What am I
nah.
laughing about?
What type of time are you
All
on?
right, for me, a laughable moment is a laughable moment, bro. Some stuff you can't just.
Nah.
You just gotta take it as it
You
comes.
know, when I
bro.
laugh, when I leave, I'm in the car. I'm like, yo, this motherfucker is talking crazy. But at the interview, hell no.
You gonna keep a straight face?
Straight face. I need this job, nigga.
You want to know something that this is a gender role too.
Yeah.
You know something that pisses me off, like really pisses me off.
Yeah.
When a woman be like, suck my dick.
Oh, that vexes
Yeah,
me.
I know.
I'm gonna be honest. I used to be one of those, but I'm only say that because I hung around a lot of dudes. Like as you can tell, I'm a little boyish. I'm not girly girl. I used to hang around a lot of dudes, and that's how they bantered and play for it. So I used to say that, but it was in a play way. But I would never come out my mouth on some disrespectful talking
I
about
got you. Yeah.
yo, suck
I
my
understand.
I would
So you
never.
want to know the funny thing about it? So back in the days, right? You said that. There was no talking. It was
8
a
feet
fight.
under, that's
It's a fight right away.
That's a
Getting
fact.
boxed up.
Nowadays, niggas say that shit to them like 10 times each. Somebody. You be like, somebody gonna get hit yet? Fuck out of here at this point.
Nah, that's
Niggas ain't playing. That's the problem. Like, nigga, he probably got it and I got it. You know, suck my dick too and keep it pushing. I mean, like, that's what it is.
Facts.
You know what time it is.
Facts.
Niggas ain't playing.
But when females say it to me, I just be like,
You don't even have one.
nah.
Jav, you-
It makes me wonder if they
Ever
want
say
one.
shit like that?
Have I ever said it before? Yeah, I have. I feel like if you gonna say disrespectful things to me, at some point in my life, yeah, I'm gonna hit below the belt too.
You know what I think though? I think females secretly want a dick.
I don't want no damn dick.
You want to know what it feels like.
Yo,
No,
You want to know what it feels like.
I don't.
Shut up.
I
really
wouldn't
don't.
say that I want one.
I think that's
But-
extreme, but okay.
You thought about, hold on, wait.
Sometimes the stress of having lady parts just
Yeah.
be too much. It
What, the
seems like
period?
y'all just be chilling. Like the period, the cramps, all that. Not to say that I want one.
I mean,
But in another
I get
life,
what you're saying.
in another life,
If you get
if I was a dude
It'd be
and I
lit.
had one, I'd be lit. I wouldn't have to worry about
nah.
I think
nothing.
But hold on.
Just
Hold
not getting a girl
I think that's
pregnant
a
or
lie.
catching something.
You worrying about your size. You worrying about your length.
Would you be faithful? Be like, yo, I'm only gonna have one girl, or would you be like, you know what?
Absolutely not. If God gave me the chance, if
Damn
God,
it.
I knew it.
But so
Nah, 'cause
wait.
if I had
But-
for my first few like my lit years, my teen years, I'm going crazy.
You think
knew
God
it.
made all the guys were were women before, and that's why they are the way they
Wait, say,
are.
wait, say that again. Wait, say it again.
No,
Say it again.
don't say it. Do not say it. Do not
Yeah,
say it.
I'm good.
I feel like no, because I feel like
I got you. I got you. Don't worry.
Now you can go ahead. Fire, you can go ahead. Speak, please
I
speak.
feel like if I was a dude,
Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest. At the beginning point of my life, and I lose my virginity, and I'm experiencing. I'm gonna do what I gotta do because I'm a dude. women are more emotional than men. Men are more logical. Me, I'll just look at you like, what you crying for? Like, this was not. I'm a G. I'm a thug. I'm a thug. I'm gonna be honest. I'm a thug first before I'm a lady sometimes. So I feel like I wouldn't call it hoeing. I wouldn't call it being a pimp or playing, none of that. I feel like if you got it like that, and I'm someone, even as a woman, I got it like that. Like, I could tell a dude, I'm talking to you, but I'm also talking to 2 other dudes. So it's on you if you want to talk to me. I will tell the same thing for a girl.
So you want to know something though?
If I was a dude.
And I promise, if you put this poll up and people could actually answer it secretly, more women would want to experience how we view sex.
Yeah.
But you're not gonna hear men want to say, "I want to feel like."
Yeah.
Nah.
Because the first
Who
thing,
said that?
the first thing that they're gonna think, they're gonna be like, "Oh, that's
Who said
mad
that?
gay. Why do you want a vagina, bro?"
Who said that?
Hold on, wait, what?
No, wait. I know you. No.
You wanna feel what it feel like?
That's not what I said.
What are you saying?
Now I don't even know how to say it. No, not like that.
It's better you don't say it.
I'm saying, but that's why you have some guys that become.
No, we're talking about straight men.
Oh,
Yeah.
Just straight men.
Oh, if he was to do a poll, you would see more women be like, "Yeah, I wouldn't mind experiencing it on a different
Gotcha.
life."
Yeah.
And men be like, "Oh yeah, I want to see what it's like to have a vagina."
Jab, I want to know.
yeah, but men won't say it.
They're not gonna say it.
They're not
'cause
gonna say
the
it.
First
Wait,
thing,
talk about, because you're advocating for the men. That you want to know?
Yo, ignore him because I don't know where he goes.
No,
out
I
with.
can't.
This is a possible. I wanted to say. I just want to play both sides so you can see where.
I keep telling you about that.
I can't say
keep
that.
telling you
but-
about that.
Yo, stop! Yo, stop, Jay. Yo, Dre, please.
On your side. What side do you want to be on?
where do you stand?
I'm
He
good
wa-
where
he
I'm
wanna
at.
know.
I'm good where I'm at.
You want to be on both sides.
No.
Jab,
I'm good where I'm
I
at.
want to know from you.
What?
If you was a dude, right? Would you be faithful or would you be like, you know what? I'm knocking, not everything, but I'm knocking all
I
the
feel like if I'm knocking everything, I don't gotta get in a relationship to knock stuff down. If I was a dude, the fuck?
Right.
I want to fuck around. I'm fuck around. I don't have to be in a relationship and cheat. So I
Oh,
could fuck
here we
around.
go.
Wait,
Nobody
that's-
said cheating.
Yeah,
You
exactly.
said-
This
you
nigga
said-
took it to the
Would you,
next
I
level.
asked you, would you be faithful and just be in a relationship or would you be knocking shit down? Nobody said nothing about cheating.
I'm beating
It's
Doonies.
2 options. You over here and you are in your relationship and in love and you're not cheating. Or you're over here and you're just living your life and just
Would you
you're
use
single
the
and knocking
magic
shit.
stick for good or evil?
There you go. That's it.
Evil. I'm using.
No. Talk about cheating.
I mean, I feel like that's if like again.
Wait, call it the magic stick.
If I had a
Call it the magic stick.
or some G shit, but if I didn't find a person I love, I don't see nothing wrong with me.
You want to use the magic stick?
Why not? If I got it, you gotta use it.
Stop beating around the guy.
Exactly,
And-
bro.
and-
You will be fucking
and
bitches
what's
left and
even,
right.
and it's what's even good about that is that it's no ties. Like men, y'all, it's so easy for y'all to not have ties.
No, don't believe that.
not true.
No,
Don't
there's
believe
women that be
Yes.
like that too.
Yeah, for what?
That
Don't
be
have
like-
ties.
They be
You
knocking
guys.
shit down, too.
Some women, I will say that I've had conversations with that don't have ties have gone through something to be that numb.
You do.
I'll
real-
say that.
I swear to you, and
I get you that.
I mean, this is my philosophy. You said there's no ties. Every time you lay down with somebody, you done switch some type of ties. You might have switched
Yeah,
some
soul
fucking
ties.
evil personality trait. You might start
Yeah.
ticking all types of
Sex is
bullshit.
a spiritual. It's
Yo,
like I said, spiritual
what's
ritual
that
is very.
What'd you say, Ticking?
Your fucking neck could start ticking. You ain't,
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I thought you caught the little thing that you picked up.
you get that
He picked it back up.
yes.
Nigga ticking again.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Fuck around and catch one a tick from some bad sex.
Yo,
Yeah,
that's
you
crazy.
accidentally have sex with one wrong person, your whole life just starts
Facts.
changing.
Mm.
It's like
Whole
man.
life is destroyed. Now you got to live with a bitch till the child is 21 years of age.
Yeah.
I could deal with that. Is the you catching something that can't be cured.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
that's
facts.
Nigga.
Like, yes.
strap up,
Yo,
wrap it up.
Shit.
Nigga, give me AIDS before give me a fucking bad baby mama. Fuck out of here. Nigga, I want to die peacefully. I do not want to die with stress. No.
Yeah.
A bad baby mama? Oh, that shit is like That's horrible.
I'm gonna let you know now. Don't call me or text me later and be like,
Yo,
edit that shit out. 'Cause I'm not.
I'm dead serious.
The fuck is you talking about?
Yo, do you see how some of these guys be looking when they got bad baby mamas?
Nah, fact.
They be burnt out.
Yeah, but they can move on to
I'm
another
good.
bitch. Who want a nigga with AIDS?
Good.
No, not if that
What
baby
is-
mama is a local.
I said,
Give me
I
20
said,
bad baby
HIV, whatever.
mamas.
He said.
nah, I want to die peacefully. Let
I
me,
know a couple.
I got you.
Take me out.
What you saying?
I'm in between both, but I would go. I would
Like
go.
being on both sides. What
Hey, don't be
wait,
coming at me like that.
is wrong with you? Pick a side.
Damn, I'm gonna go baby mama.
Yeah,
Baby
give me
mama.
baby
Yeah,
Nigga, I want
give me
you-
baby mama.
Good.
Listen, before I have to deal with somebody coming to my job every
Yeah.
day, serving me with papers.
Pick something else but AIDS though.
Okay, cancer.
Damn. No, baby mama.
Oh, baby mama.
Baby mama,
So
for
it's
sure.
wait, it's baby mama versus something uncurable?
Yes, because the baby,
Baby
mama.
mama.
Baby mama.
Baby,
Yeah,
I
yeah, baby
can't,
mama.
I'm
Nah.
not gonna be. I
Yes.
can't.
A horrible baby mama will send you to your grave faster than you know.
Okay, so
maybe she could
baby
die before
mama
me.
versus HIV.
Maybe she.
I'm taking baby mama. That's me.
No. Baby mama versus HIV, dude.
Nigga, give me the HIV. Fuck that.
What?
Yes.
Bugging, bro.
No,
What
you
he
might
said.
pass away with God forbid, but within the year, that's
You ain't
Yeah,
even say
nah.
HIV. You said AIDS.
He said AIDS.
Full-blown
Okay.
AIDS.
that's still.
Take me to my grave faster, quick. I'm telling you, a bad baby. Have you ever seen how somebody? Have y'all ever dealt with like a horrible baby mama?
No, but have you?
Have you?
So in my
I'm
line,
about to
so
ask.
hold on. In my line of work,
Oh,
absolutely. And when I see these guys coming in there and they going, "Oh my goodness, I got another 12 years with this bullshit," embarrassing. Walking to their job, you know, having a kid come in there, the little kid, 3 years, serving them papers in front of everybody. Turn around, get an extra $20. They got you in court again. Want the next? They want that 20.
For Jay, you look at it like the public shit. I look at it what I'm feeling on the inside. Is how I'm gonna feel knowing that I got AIDS.
Can't see
You
a
feel me?
child.
yo, wait.
Like,
So
I
have you
wanna
dealt
have
with
that
people
feeling.
that had AIDS or HIV?
Of course.
Okay.
I don't want to deal with.
I
I don't
don't
want.
know.
And which one was more hard to deal with, or you could see the pain in them?
The baby mama.
For real?
Yes.
I never dealt with it, so I can't
Yes.
battle you with
I
that.
know
but
how I'm
would
gonna
say-
feel. I don't want that feeling.
Nah,
I
I
don't want that
definitely
feeling.
don't.
You do know.
I don't wanna have
so
that feeling.
You do know there's a lot of people in this world nowadays living with
Facts,
that
yes.
AIDS, HIV.
And I don't want to.
Hell yeah, yeah.
There is, because
Yes.
there's a lot of
And
medications
so,
that keep.
I don't want to be one of
But
them.
let me ask you a question, and this is definitely general altogether. Why you don't really hear people talk about the baby mothers being bad? You hear
What
people,
you mean?
Though you hear people talk about baby fathers all day.
Even,
No,
in,
we
the court-
talk-
even in the courts,
Baby
no,
mother,
in the
yeah,
courts, it
hell
really
yeah.
no, in the courts it really be, oh, the baby dad don't do shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because
I
the
feel like
mom
you
is
gotta
always the one that's always trying to.
So you gotta understand,
You know?
like for the most part, where does the kid end up, or who does the kid end up with?
with the mom.
mother.
The mom 9 times out of 10.
It's so hard.
And
for us.
majority of the
so that's
time, the
where it
men don't
starts
do
from.
shit.
Yeah.
No,
Anyway.
you can't say that because there's.
I didn't
sometimes-
say all the time. I said majority of the
Okay,
time.
and then I wouldn't even say majority. I'm going to say 50-50 because sometimes there are good fathers out there, but the courts will never ever allow
'Cause
that child to end up with the
where-
father
Yeah, that's what I'm
Right,
saying. That's
yeah.
where
for
it
the
starts
emotional
from.
support.
That's where it really starts from. So that's why you always hear about, oh, the baby
But-
daddy ain't shit, because the kid is not with him. So it starts right there. Oh, he ain't shit.
But hold
he
on.
don't spend enough time with the kids
But-
or whatever.
I might offend a lot of people right now, but there's a lot of baby mothers who ain't even raising their kid. It's their grandmother raising a child.
That's
Facts.
That's
Daddy's
true.
little girl.
Big fact.
You know that movie
Or
with
even,
Idris.
or even the fucking siblings. We see it.
True.
That's
Or
one of
even
those
the
movies.
siblings. Siblings do everything.
Tuh.
So we
While
are.
you still out there living free, but then you saying, oh, your dad ain't shit. But you don't even be home.
Right.
It is gender roles, but I think we do have to get to our what if question. And Big Jav, this is actually something that you've been talking about. So
Oh,
take us our what if this week.
what if? What if you was dating someone that wanted a business and you gift them the business as a birthday gift?
When you say gift, you mean just like the LLC? You just buy the LLC? Or
No,
you
like you went,
bread,
you
the
got
money.
the spot, you put
You put the
finance
money
whole
down
thing.
and everything, right?
Yeah, yeah, and now the business starts to flourish.
co-owner,
Then y'all broke up.
co-owner.
Do you believe that you should get PC because the business is doing good even though the relationship has ended?
100%.
Wait. Before
Nah.
we go, when you say PC, you have to give us some stipulations. Are we saying give me back the money that I invested in the business, or are we saying a long-term commitment type of money?
Like benefits?
Yeah. What do you asking for? 'Cause I need to know that.
shit. Do you feel like the person deserve anything because
Or some
your
of the,
gift?
some of the proceedings? Are you talking about some of the proceedings after the business is taken off?
Yeah.
Yes.
Like before, y'all was together, right? The business was doing well. Then you was hitting the person off like, yeah, we making bread. Woo, woo. Then now that y'all broke up, the bread stopped coming in.
You don't owe me nothing, and you don't owe me shit. You really don't. I gifted. It was a gift, right? And you was breaking me off, which is cool. I'll accept it, because that's the right thing to do.
Oh, she was.
Yeah, like she said. You said like while we was together, the business was booming. She was breaking me off some bread. Like, cool. I'll accept it. You know what I mean?
Yes.
I would definitely accept it. But we done now. You don't owe me shit. You don't owe me anything.
Nigga, this
Because
sound-
I
Yes.
gifted.
Yeah,
It
I
was a
agree.
gift.
I agree.
This sound
Me
like-
being me though, I would probably still even try to break you off a lump sum like yo here. Just
Yes.
so you don't try to come around this business trying to get
Yeah.
do all that. I would break you off something like a nice little lump sum like yo, here's your part and that's
Thank
it.
you for everything. Yeah.
And I'm done.
I ain't gonna
What
lie
about
to
you, Seth?
I feel like that's where the word depends comes in, because how did the relationship end? Did it end badly? Did it end on like, were we both respectful of each other and we were both adults and we're just like, nah, I feel like we growing apart. If we growing apart, cool. But if we ended badly on some, oh, I got my business, I just gave you that as a gift and our business is taking off, I don't need you no more, nigga. What? You better give me at least for the next 3 years. I'ma need a little something, because I feel like you vented to me about whatever, this is a business and I gifted it to you, or I helped you start your business up, and now that you up there, you don't want,
But he
when
was
you
giving
help-
you stuff
But you know what?
during the time though. Y'all was together.
But this is my question too, right? You helped funded the business, right? But you gifted it to the person. You didn't do it because you wanted something out of
So the
it.
key word is gifted.
Hold on,
Yeah,
hold on,
yeah,
hold on.
yeah.
I have to say this. One, it sounds like rich nigga problems, but more than anything else, this also sounds like what a lot of people was doing in the pandemic. They was turning around getting this lump sum of money. It was like, I'm gonna put this money into your eyebrow thing, to your hair thing, all of this, right? People was doing that because the money was just coming easily, right?
Yeah.
So what I really want to say is, I have to dig so far into this conversation because how did the money come? Because that to me, that's very important. Because if you're telling me that you're a 9-to-5 guy, construction guy, working hard, and we built this business together, and this business starting to flourish,
Well, technically, we didn't build
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter where the
It
money
does
comes
matter.
from.
No, Jay,
no.
this is why it doesn't matter. Because if that's the case, you should have went into it saying, yo,
This is
a
our
loan.
business.
This is a loan, or
Yes.
this is our business. Don't gift it.
But the what if question is what if, right? She gifted to
Gifted.
Yeah, that's what I'm
I
saying.
gifted you the money.
Yeah.
Right? And now you do but why was when we
All right,
were
how about
together-
this, right?
Hold on.
I told you the whole idea of what I wanted to do, the location and everything.
I'm like,
and
perfect.
You love me that much. You was like, all right, this is what my girl want.
Surprise.
I'm gonna,
There
yeah,
you
and
are.
this is your birthday gift to you.
Uh-huh.
Gift.
Okay,
Yeah.
so if it's
That's a
gift,
gift.
yeah, but if
Yeah.
it's on some like I loaned you and then
No, no,
no.
broke up,
So
so I'm saying, but if that's
No,
what
no.
that's what
From the
No, but-
beginning it was gifted.
But
Yeah,
here go the
yeah.
but here go the problem then, because what you're saying was that's a whole different scenario. I gifted you a gift.
Yes.
That's a gift. If you're giving me back residuals every month, it sounds more like a loan to me.
No.
No.
That's,
We in a,
that's just
We in a
no.
relationship.
We in,
That's
just her
exactly.
being good.
We in a
That's
relationship.
just her. Like I would do the same thing.
Correct.
That's just me being. Now I'm gifting you some.
Wait, but that'd be funny though. If we're in a relationship, right? I gave you that, and let's say we're in a relationship. I'm just saying I can't pay my car note right now. You're like, you gotta figure it out, and your business is doing good. I'm breaking up with you.
But that's
I'm
what-
not-
Because-
but
because-
that's what
because-
I was about to say the same thing. Like, yo, Jav, if you gift me a business, me and you in a relationship, and you gift me a barbershop, it's booming, and this month you can't pay your car.
Yeah.
note, baby, don't worry, I got you.
Exactly.
I'm-
Because
I-
we're in a
I'm-
relationship.
I'm handling that. You know what I mean? This is coming, and I'm letting you know.
Facts.
Yo, the business flourishing. I got
Yeah.
you. I take money from here and do it.
Bet.
I got you. It's good.
Right.
Yo,
I-
you want to get your nails done? This done? Oh, here you go. Do it.
Exactly.
You might not
And
even
then-
need it.
and-
You might not even need it. But I'm
It's nothing
just
to think about.
I'm
Yeah.
breaking you off from the business, letting you know, like, yo, the business is coming.
We-
Here you go.
I'm giving it
It's not,
back
it's not
to you.
I'm
you know what
up.
saying?
We
Like-
up.
like it's
Yo,
more
we
of a-
up. Let's go
yeah.
do this.
All right, but
We
now
up.
we
Let's-
not together no more, and I'm down.
Bitch, stay down.
Shit.
Oh, you understand what I'm
Stay
saying?
your ass down.
That was crazy.
Because if you was here, you would have been up.
Correct. Exactly.
You left, stay down.
But you said something good. I think I would do this. I would give you, if I'm still doing good, I'll give you some type of money to be like, all right, listen,
Thank you.
I do appreciate what you did.
Wait,
yeah.
so
It's
does
like
it
a
matter
thank
to
you.
you as if the relationship
me, if
ended on a good term or a bad term?
yes, do you know why too though?
Why?
On a sneak tip, I'm probably also doing this. So when you want to do something on paper, I could also be like, hey, listen, this is what I did. Did I not?
But this the next thing.
You know what I'm
too,
saying?
Jav,
So
right?
you got
And
throw
so
it
I
in her
cover.
face?
No, I'm covering. No, I'm covering myself if we
Pretty
go to
much,
court.
Pretty much.
So this the next shit too, Jav, right? When the business was booming and we was happy and we was together, were you coming to me asking me to break you off every month?
No.
Probably not.
No.
So now that we done broke up, why is it that you want to do that?
Wait,
Oh, I wouldn't ask
hold on,
after
wait,
the
wait.
relationship. Yo,
This-
break me off.
but
But
this-
if you
okay.
giving me like a thank you
Yeah.
during,
This is why I would need more scenario because again, if let's say right now, right, the business is doing. Let's say when we started the business, right, the business wasn't doing well. It was just climbing, right?
Yeah.
And we had to keep putting money in it, right? Because I had that money coming in. You know, money's
we
good.
we had to
Well,
keep putting
not
the money
we.
in.
no, no, no.
Just you.
Me.
It's your
just
business
me.
now.
Just me.
Okay.
Just me. The person who gifted you the money, right?
You
And
still giving.
Right, I'm still giving you the money. Because again, that's what I'm saying. I need to know more clarity before I can give you a clear answer. Because if I give you my scenario, it would be more like,
But it's all a what if. So you could make
right.
that what if yourself
So,
and
so,
see
that-
what
so
what
if
we
this is
say.
my scenario, how it works. I start the business with you in May, right? Boom. We got freaking, June, July, August, September, right? Business is not making no money, right? And now we turn around and let's say the next 6 months, business is making millions of dollars. Rightfully so, I'm gonna want something back out of that, even if we're not together. Rightfully so, yes. Because again, it was my idea. It was still your idea, but it was still my funding that put you where you need to be at.
put you on that platform.
So
Yeah,
I still
I feel like
Then why would you gift it to me though?
so. This is what I'm saying.
because
Jay.
I thought we was gonna be together forever.
Yeah. Okay.
I feel like that's like at that point, like it should be a respect thing. I think that's what he's talking about. Like at the end, like yo, you did help me, you did put me on because I had the idea, but I didn't have the funds.
And-
But you did it for me. Why shouldn't you want to be
I
like?
would break you off.
thank
I would
you.
definitely
And-
break
you
you
know what I'm
off some
saying?
bread. But not everybody's
So-
like that, and you
so-
gotta understand that.
and-
What I'm getting from you want one. You want one a gift. Like you want if she comes to you and be like, hey, listen, I'm gonna write you a check for $2 million. Have a nice day. No, it sounds like you more like no. We want to be. I want to be business partner now.
It sounds like I would never start a business with somebody who I didn't feel like I'm gonna have a lifetime partnership with.
But you
Shit
did. You never know
happens.
though. You
Shit
never know.
happens.
Yo, hold on.
Bitch, we signed documents. This is our shit. nigga.
Oh,
no,
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 you
no,
gave it to her.
I
Your name is
gave it to her.
I feel
No,
That's why I said to y'all, this is rich nigga problems.
your name is a gift. You gifted. Your name
I
is not
can't
on there.
Put it like this. I can't fan on this type of thought because I can't gift nobody no $100,000 if they start a business.
and not be.
What about 50K?
So wait,
We
if wifey
going
come,
on- we
no,
going
wait,
on the
wait.
what
If
if.
wifey come right now and say, hey, listen, I need 50 grand to start this business. Can you gift that to me as a gift?
Now she's
Jay,
asking.
hold on.
It's
Nah,
my
You have money. You have money.
No, we going
You
with
have
the what
money.
if.
I'm just
What
saying.
if you got money? What if you have the money? You got.
That's what I'm saying.
Because it's a what if.
Okay, what if, yes, what if I have the money?
Yeah.
We ain't still in a relationship. We in a business. I don't care what it is. I'm not giving you nothing for you to be one step up over me and you could turn around and be like, fuck
Oh, so
you.
he not gifting.
Yeah.
So he's not gifting then.
Yeah, no.
If I'm gifting, I'm gifting a gift. I'm
Yes.
not gifting.
I'm not gifting you no
Like-
business.
That's you.
Hold on. I'm not gifting no chick no cars.
It's not a
Because you
chick. Okay. Let's take away chick. That's why I said wifey. Right now, come and ask you.
That's
I
not
even
wifey no
dumb it
more
down. I
if
even
they
dumb it
broke
down.
up, though.
$10,000.
That's not
to start
wifey if
something.
they
Hold on.
broke up.
So hold on. I'm just be honest with you.
Yeah.
I would never give a woman a car. I would never, because again, she's gonna drive out your life.
Drive out
right?
your life.
Okay.
Yeah.
Never give no shoes.
bullshit.
'cause
Don't
guess
buy
what?
no woman,
She
no
gonna-
man, no
She gonna walk
shoes.
out your life, right?
Right.
And I'm not giving you a house to rest your head in and telling me to get the fuck out. But if we are together and we in a committed relationship, you got the world.
I'm confused. So
we
you're
talking
saying
about
yes, you
gifting.
would though.
Yes, he would.
So you would give her the money,
We have to be committed in a relationship.
bro. I said
Matt,
two times already. I said you're married. Your wife come and ask you. I even dumb it down. Now I went from 50 to 10. I'm gonna give you $5,000.
Oh, you said we married.
Bro, I said that like
Then you got the world from me. You got everything.
okay, but now you guys broke up.
But we're married.
Divorce.
So
Divorce.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
No, no.
Thank you.
Oh,
so-
Divorce.
Stop out.
Nigga say, yo,
You're
bro,
right.
we're married.
You're right.
Y'all
So you're right. You're right. You're right.
You don't break it
I'm
up.
talking about you're right.
Sign on that paper.
So we divorced, right?
Yes.
So 50-50's mine. 50-50's hers.
Damn.
We still good.
I don't want that. Don't
Gucci.
That bad
I'm gonna
girl.
tell any female, whoever, like wifey, whatever. If you're gonna gift me some shit and you thinking like, yo, you're a part of it, keep that shit.
All right, this,
Make that business your own. Then don't gift me anything if you're thinking like, yo, you're a part of my shit.
Correct.
Don't gift me shit. It's like you gifting me some sneakers and be like, you could only wear them on Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. The fuck is you giving me?
Or
some
when we
shit
going
for
out.
me? Yeah, like no,
Shit,
no.
you got people that do that shit.
Gift me, then don't gift me shit. I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna give it back to you. Don't gift me anything if it's
And
not
guess
a
what?
gift. It's
You know-
mine.
If you go to court and the judge said, well, you can have everything 50-50, but that's hers because you gifted that to her. Would you be salty?
yeah.
Yeah, he gonna be so.
Yeah.
No, I'm never salty
You
about
gonna be
anything.
salty.
That Jay.
He gonna be salty as fuck.
Salty, yo. Listen, the only thing I can be salty about is when God takes the last breath from me. Other than that, I'm never. I wish you could meet somebody who could say that nigga Jay was mad about anything.
So you wouldn't be mad then? You'd be all right with it because you
Nigga,
just said you not.
Hold on, I took you to court. I lost. It is what it is at that point.
If
Yeah.
I take you to court and I lose, nigga, I'm mad as fuck.
Hell yeah.
Take it to the Supreme
That's the
Court.
fact that I took you to court. Yeah.
I'm gonna be
You
so
get an
mad.
appeal?
Appeal this decision now.
Hold on.
Stupid ass judge.
So,
Fuck.
So, Jav, I want to ask you because you ain't answered yet. What would you do? Me and you together, you gift me some shit.
All right,
the
all right. Let me
business
give
is
a
booming.
scenario too, right? We
Yeah,
together,
yeah,
and I
the
gave you a
question.
bodega, right?
It sound personal, but all right. Sound like some real shit, but all right.
You know, forget it, forget
Nah,
it.
go ahead. We got
Nah,
to
forget
talk.
it, forget it.
So now you don't want to talk.
Now I could talk.
Now, why she didn't answer the question? That's what she get. Yo, she
Because I already answered it.
tried
My
to
thing
spin
is,
you.
No, go ahead. Give me your thing that you was giving
if
me
we
just now.
together and
You gifted me the
you
bodega.
gifted me a.
Let's talk about it.
You said bodega.
Yeah,
Let's
You gonna use
go.
the bodega? Yeah, so pretty much if I gifted you the bodega, whatever, like that's your shit. I don't deserve the information, even though it's making me all. It would be nice. It
would
would
be.
be nice if you.
I'm
a
a call Cap.
It would be nice, but
Big Jab gonna be walking in the store talking about why is that bitch behind counter serving sandwiches?
no, I'm a.
Why? Why?
I'ma
Why
knock
is she on the grill?
I'ma knock the
Oh, that's the bitch that you was texting. Now she
Yeah.
helping
This
you
will be my
work.
style for
Now I
Big
need
Cap.
my money.
So I'm gonna say Jav. Like,
Yeah.
nah, for real. Like, I wouldn't. Like,
If it's a
I'm not
gift,
expecting
bro,
nothing. It's a gift.
simple.
I would.
Nigga.
I would want you to break me off.
So-
something.
Oh, can I say something?
Go ahead.
This nigga had bought me a ring. Like, matter of fact, we was engaged. And he was so mad at me. He told me to take the ring off and drop it through the window. I'm like, you bozo ass motherfucker.
And you did.
No, but I
What
did.
to say? I'd
no,
have dropped.
I
a
gave
How
it
much
back.
is that ring?
Wait.
On in
He
pawn
was
shop.
at the window and asked you to drop it out the window.
No, we was on the phone.
Oh, I thought he
Wait,
was
wait.
there like, yo, throw it down.
So-
I can catch it. Like,
So wait,
what's
time
the
out.
sense?
So wait. Because this is a very good. It was an engagement ring, right?
Yeah.
Which saying that we're going to get married.
Yes.
You didn't fulfill the contract, but yet you want to keep the ring?
First of all,
Wait, answer the question. You do not fulfill the contract.
But that's a good
Yeah.
question.
No, but
Yeah.
That's a
I'm
good
not gonna
question, though.
lie. An
Yeah.
engagement ring? Give me. Come on now.
yeah.
Yeah, that's a good question,
So,
though.
alright,
Yeah.
If I'm leaving the relationship, I'm gonna give it to you back. But now if you telling me like, oh, you don't want anything to do with me, nigga, it's mine.
No,
You still,
no,
no, you're
Hell
still not
no.
fulfilling the
No.
contract.
No.
Oh well. Oh well.
no.
Oh well.
But
no.
I got a good one though. I got a real.
Yeah,
good
we
one.
fighting.
I mean, I did give him the ring back, but he
Nah,
still
if you
wanted to be
cheated
with
on
me.
me, I'm keeping that shit and taking it to the pawn shop. I'll be on FaceTime with you, taking it to the pawn shop.
You gonna get less money for this shit. I'm gonna be so mad. 'Cause they gonna
Something.
give you less money. They gonna
Something.
give you,
Yeah,
they gonna
damn.
go, boys.
I'm gonna get my
see,
eBay.
hold on.
I got a
something.
question, right? For us four right here, right? Hate Me Now takes off to the roof, to the sky, right? And shit go left.
Yeah.
Niggas gonna be like, yo, give me my money that I invested back in this shit.
Dun, dun, dun.
Funny shit.
I wanna know.
He want PC now. Jay, tell him the truth. You want that money back.
Nah, you know why? No,
Cap.
I'm not going with the money back, but hopefully that I put my. Well, first of all, hope that doesn't happen. That's one.
God forbid.
Which one? We blowing up or
Or he getting cut out.
or shit go
But,
left.
but going left, of course. But I hope if it does go left, everybody put themselves in a position to do something better.
correct?
That's just how life works. We can't promise nobody what's gonna happen tomorrow. But that is the reason why.
But wait, but you still want PC, right?
Thank you. He didn't answer the question. He didn't answer.
Jack, what would you do?
If it got blows up and I'm not with y'all, fuck y'all.
Damn.
King, what would you do?
I'll be okay with it.
You want PC?
No, I'm good.
I'm gonna be honest. I don't know if I could feel good saying like, yo, let this shit just blow up, and I'd rather take myself away and let this shit still go.
I'd rather put myself in a better position to say, hey,
I'm
this ain't-
confused.
This ain't
I
work
say,
out.
I say,
you
I say,
confused
you
with what?
answer
About what you
that
saying and what you asked.
because you got to
I
think
would-
about. You got to think about
if
Drake.
if we at odds, right?
Yes.
We bumping heads. You know what I'll do? Instead of blowing it up by keep trying to force myself in it, I take myself away and just let it go. Cause that's my dream. I would love to see this shit go to the
But
as far
you know
as
what?
it could go.
You know what though?
But that
Well,
my thing was, hold on.
But before you go to, let me just say this, because now we having a heartfelt moment right now, Dre.
Start this shit.
I had to
This
call
is a
Dre.
what if.
No, because Dre bought a what if. But I had to call Dre, because me and Dre, sometimes we be arguing over the podcast, right? And I had to call Dre and say,
Thanks for putting it out there. That
Yeah, yeah.
everybody know we argue.
It's okay.
Thank you.
because guess what? It's real. This is real life shit.
Let's go.
Yeah.
And I had to tell Dre, I said, before this friendship evaporates, I'd rather us not do this. You know what I'm saying? So again, if we ever blew up and there's money on the table, I promise you, I'll figure out a way to make it work, Dre. I mean, if I had to swallow my pride and say this is what it is, this is going to be what it is. But I'm never. First of all, I'm not going to allow this to explode and not make something out of it. We put hard work into it.
It's bigger than money.
So
for
this
me.
is why I was asking what I'm trying to ask. Like, y'all was good, and then y'all started getting money, and now one of us get kicked out. Do one of y'all, whoever get kicked out, feel like y'all should get some money because y'all was on it before? That's what I'm trying to ask.
I
Nah,
feel like
I-
I'm gonna be honest. I feel like if y'all kick me out, I'm gonna go start something else. I'm gonna beef with y'all.
But do
If-
you feel
I-
like you deserve
You about
some
to
money?
be like Chris and
I
Queen
feel like
with
y'all
Chris
just
Sales.
I'm a
y'all
beef with y'all.
over what I'm trying to ask y'all. Do y'all feel like y'all should still get some money? That's all I'm trying to ask you.
But you can't.
I said-
you can't. Well, hold on.
Right.
Are you again when you put these scenarios together, right? Is there a contract on the table and they said
I don't expect to get shit. Me, I don't expect to get anything. Right? I don't. Would I want y'all to break me off some bread? Of course. But if y'all don't, I understand that it comes with it.
Well,
That's
I'm-
what it is. It comes with it.
all I'm trying to
Know what I
say
mean,
is
I'm gonna leave with the wires and shit. I'm gonna leave every.
So what if there was a scenario,
figure it
right,
out.
where let's say the Breakfast Club want to bring y'all on, right? But just before that, one of y'all got into it and was just like, nah, F that, I'm leaving.
We fixing it.
And then whoever left decided to leave, right? And then y'all go on the Breakfast Club, and then people on the Breakfast Club eat y'all up, and they want to watch y'all stuff. And then the person that's like, yo, bro, y'all blowing up, like, give me some money. How would y'all feel?
I would never.
Like, would you
I would
want?
say
would-
yeah.
At
I
that-
would
at
say
that
yeah.
point-
Why?
At
Why?
that point, would you want to? Because
Because
you chose. You know what I'm saying? You was.
I would want to give that person something because they helped develop that.
Right.
No matter what, you know what I mean. Like even if they were like,
All right, the person is you. You out of the group.
wait,
Why do you feel like you? Do you
can I
feel
say
like
something? Can I say something on the camera? I noticed nothing was said in the group chat today. Was I out of it or y'all got a special group chat? That y'all added include? Because I feel like something's going.
my point?
Yo,
Dun, dun, dun.
something happening.
Dang. That's why I keep telling you.
Yeah.
Stop checking on her. Stop calling. She's not on the show. We miss you today.
It was no group chat. Me and you chat. That's it.
Oh, so y'all be chatting.
Yo,
on the
wait,
side?
stop. Don't say that.
Hey, hold on. Y'all be talking on the
I called
side.
you too. Don't do
Nigga,
that.
get out of here. Don't try
I
to
did
drag me
call
in this.
you.
About
Don't
what?
do that.
Y'all be chatting on the side.
He asked me what was I good.
You forgot they in a relationship?
Oh, don't be lying on no camera now.
They be
Don't
chatting
be
on the
lying on
side.
camera now. This man got a whole wife.
man.
Crazy.
Dre, I called you
But,
too.
nah.
Edit,
But-
edit,
but-
edit, edit, cut.
But I'm gonna say this though. I wouldn't want to blow up, and it's not all four of us.
Right.
Never.
Facts.
Never.
So
I'll
y'all,
keep it
so
above.
if y'all had that right, like 2 weeks before y'all supposed to go to Breakfast Club, you'd be like, yo, bro, respectfully,
we gotta fix it.
we need to fix that. This is a
Gotta
money
fix it.
thing.
I agree.
All of us. You
We
know what I'm
gotta
saying?
fix it.
And then it probably should be something that y'all would really just squash. And
Even
then,
it's bigger than the money for me.
Right.
It's just the fact that yo, bro, we're about to be where we wanted to be.
Right.
Fuck the money. Like I don't want to be here, and
Yeah.
you're not here.
No.
So let's get it. Let's do that.
This is what I always say. If you have a friend you never had an argument, then I don't even know if you call that person your friend.
oh, yeah, I used to argue crazy
If
with
they
my
come and they be like, yo, we want to sign y'all, but King, we don't want him.
That's
Ooh,
crazy.
that's where the boy bands, that's where them boy bands really be having them
Yeah,
issues.
we don't want him.
Yeah.
Jab, what you saying?
I'm not doing it.
All right, Jay, what you saying?
I'm saying, King, I'm gonna have to find another position for you.
I'ma say,
Oh, wait, he the same one that's gonna walk. We all leave. We all
Time out.
Yeah.
Time out. King, what I'm gonna tell you is this. You're still part of Hate Me Now podcast. You may not be on the but I'm gonna find something for you to do. You're going to make the money. You're still gonna be lit. Not everybody's gonna get the shine that they want to get the shine.
But I want to be
They
on the
wanna get shine.
camera. I don't want to be in the back. I want to be on the camera. What would you do?
No, you gonna set the cameras up.
No, I was like, I want to be on the camera.
King.
Yeah.
So let's get this right. They done offered us $20 million. They said you can't be there, but you still gonna get the $5 million out of this bitch. You gonna tell me you gonna give that shit up because you want to be on FaceTime?
Yes.
Nigga, I'll
Yo.
call you.
Yeah.
On that note, right? Yes, King, you're bugging. Me personally, I'm gonna tell y'all, yo, go ahead and do it. Get this money.
Yeah,
Go ahead. Go get this money. You know what I mean? Go get this fucking money and let's do it.
I get it. I would say this for you. I understand. This is like something that you envision. This is your baby. There's no way you're gonna let your baby go and be like, you're not gonna crush it. Basically, you're gonna be like, nah. You know what? If it's gonna bloom, it's gonna bloom. It's still gonna be attached to you, no matter what happens. So I could definitely see your answer.
You know what? I'm gonna go home and type up some paperwork tonight.
I was thinking the same thing.
Yo, that's crazy.
I was thinking the same thing. Thanks for
No. Everybody thinking about their life right now. So I just want to say thank you, Fire, for coming on. And first of all, started off with autism.
Yes.
I do appreciate that.
I love them.
It's Autism Month.
Alzheimer's
Right.
awareness month. I love them.
Appreciate it. Thank you for breaking some of the stuff down. Thank you for being here.
Yes, thank you for having me. You guys are fun.
Nah, you like which I would say lit. Definitely
Fire.
lit. Yeah, fire. I like that.
Bro,
name.
that's just like using pause.
No, we're
They-
not
On
doing
that
that.
note,
Your age.
on that
No,
note,
it's not. That's like clock it. No.
you already know what it is. It's the Hate Me Now podcast. Not just a podcast, but a lifestyle. And if you hate us then you still gonna hate us now. So please don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe.
Keep fucking with us.